Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagefen.
Rabbi. Next.
We have somebody very special here with us. Moshe Fine. You should know that when he started coming years ago, he comes every morning from Brighton Beach. Sometimes he would come by the bus. Sometimes he would come walking early in the morning. He was here before anybody. Has tremendous Mesirut Nefesh. He prepares, he goes over, he listens to the tape. He has a special invitation for us. He works hard on it. Please give Ramosha your undivided attention. Thank you for coming, Ramosha.
For this morning, they promoted me, and I'm going to be acting as Eliyahu HaNavi. I think it's a prestigious position. I don't have to take the buses anymore. I get around. It's lucky. If I had a bris today, I would have to go to the bris. But I was able to come here, and it's a beautiful Gemara. Kuf Yud Gimel. Kuf Yud Gimel is the end of the Masechta. We just heard about a city that serves Avodah Zarah, near Anidachat. On the same page, on Daf Kuf Yud Gimel, it talks about another city that is also cursed. And this is the curse of the city of Yericho. It's a beautiful city, and this was the first city that the Jewish people conquered when they came into Eretz Yisrael. And Yehoshua told the people very specifically, this will be done al Yidei Nes. It won't be done by an army. You'll blow the shofar a couple of times, you'll walk around the city, and the city will become ours. And on Shabbos, a few thousand years ago, we conquered Yericho. The Magolios Hayam and the Sefer, there are two copies up there. He's a pretty modern Sefer. He says there were excavations made in the last 50 or 75 years ago to look at the walls that fell down. And he says they didn't find anything, any fire damage, there was no earthquake, there was no war, it was just a pile of rubble. So Yericho was a city that then Yehoshua said to the Jewish people, do not build it again, and do not name any city Yericho. A fellow named Chayal decided to build a city a little different. I think he added a hay to Yericha. And he was cursed for it. When he started building the city, his oldest son died. And as he progressed, I don't know how long it took, but he lost all his children. And he never knew or understood why it happened. Now this fellow, Chayal, worked for Achav, and we do have Achav here today, and he's going to come up because I'm instructed to go with Achav, the king of Israel, to be Menachem, this fellow who's sitting on the ground there. And thank you, you're the king.
You get paid for this?
You're the king.
Oh, the king, okay.
And I'm going to tell you, you know why this guy lost his children? Because he did not listen to Yehoshua's curse. And what do you think about that? You did a lot of making of Avodah Zarah in this city.
Like Avodah Zarah, they were following.
You were putting him on every hilltop.
But it was raining a lot.
It was raining. It was raining. Listen to him. It was raining. They couldn't go pray. So also you have a problem because Moshe Rabbeinu also came out with a curse. What curse did Moshe Rabbeinu come up with?
Give me a hint.
The Sartim and Aderech.
Okay.
You say it in Kriya Shema, and there will be, if you start serving idols, there will be no Geshem. And you look around you. It's pouring.
Pouring rain.
Now, you know. And I'm very dismayed about what you told me. And even before I came to join you, God assured me any curse I make will be Mekuyim. So after I heard what you said, I came to God, put on the kittel, I came to you, and I asked for the key. You're in charge, you're helping me. Don't be afraid. Put it on. I came and I asked you to get me one of the keys, because he was right. The Jewish people at that time, it was full of rain. So I said to you, give me the key to the rain, please. Take it off.
To the rain. I have many keys. I can't give you the keys to the rain.
But you promised me, I know, the first key I get because you promised me if I'm Menachem Ovel with Achav, I didn't want to go to Achav, right. He's a Russia, I didn't want to go near him. But if he said, but since I went and he started saying this apicursus. He says, you know, if you serve Avodah Zarah, there won't be rain, it's full of rain.
You get the key for the rain.
I get the key to the rain. Oops, let me open it up quickly. It's called Mata. The key to the rain. That's going to be, can you put the point to the mem? Okay, I have the key, and that's it. The Jewish people no longer have rain. And this went on for 2 full years. And what happens? People start getting angry. And even Eliyahu had no place to drink from. So what did God tell me? Where do I got to go? Kum lech.
Safrata.
I have to go away and go up to a place called Sarfata. And I was accommodated there by a woman who was nice enough. She gave me a room to sleep in. This is all recorded in chapter 17 of Melachim Aleph. She gave me a room to sleep in, and she provided me food. And the Lashon, the Perek says, "Vayhi achrei hadverim ha'ela." So this Gemara tells you, what does it mean after these things? After these things means God wanted the key back. The people are hungry. The people are starving. So how could he get the key back? So suddenly it's related that the woman's son died. And she started complaining to Eliyahu, "You're here, you're a malach, and here they examined me and they let my son die, do something." So I ran back to God and I said, I need another key. Which key do I need now?
What key do you want now?
I have to revive the young baby.
Well, it's key Tahiyat HaMetim.
Correct.
You can't have that key.
Tell me why.
You can't have the Talmid can't have 2 keys and the rabbis are going to have 1 key. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
Give me back the key of the rain. I'll give you the key of Tahiyat HaMetim.
Okay, so I was able to revive the baby. And since we mentioned the Gaon from Vilna, he put back the key. I don't have to hang up anymore. I use this key for Tchiyas HaMesim, and we have the Mafteach again. The Mem stands for Mata, and Parnas is in the same envelope. If you have rain, you become rich. So we have the Mem, we have the Pei for Parnas. So what does the Tav stand for?
Tahiyat HaMetim.
And the Ches? Chaya, the thing of giving birth. That's how we get the word Mafteach. Onwards a little. So now we know what Eliyahu did, and I will not go to the bris yet. I have a few more things to say. Let's see what else is here. Okay, it also ends with the story of Eliyahu, who was very close to a Reb Yossi. In the last couple of lines, it says that he was a Talmud of Reb Yossi. He went to the classroom. Baruch Hashem, the rabbi doesn't throw anybody out. So he was a Talmud of Reb Yossi, and suddenly Reb Yossi says to him, "I haven't seen you for 3 days." And he calls him a kapdan. And Reb Yossi says, don't be angry at me. Believe me, when somebody's absent from the class, the rabbi asks after us. We have to have good excuses. So here again, we have something from the same person you mentioned a minute ago. You mentioned the Ben Ish Chai. And he has another, he has the Sefer Ben Yehoyada, right?
Yeah,
Same person. So the Ben Yehoyada, Ben Yehoyada says 3 days. 3 days means how many hours? Help me.
72.
72. So therefore I have here 72, the word chesed. So I maintain to the people, I was doing a chesed by not coming to the class and by withholding the rain. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't want to hurt you people. But I wanted you all to do tshuva. So with the bracha of tshuva and ma'asim tovim and the schus of going from Masechta to Masechta, chayil al chayil, we should be zeicha, because especially at this end perek, it talks about the coming of Mashiach. Let us all be zeicha to be askar Mashiach. Amen. We got off early. Okay, try to get the next speaker.
Thank you very much, Moshe. Thank you.
Get the rabbi.
And it was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. We have to finish up by the Zohar. Give me a timeline. 2 years.